a joy and privilege to be here. I am so happy to be here. Galing po ako ng Cebu. Nagsispeak ako kahapon habang nag-e-erupt ang Taal Volcano. And our flight here was canceled going to Manila. And buti na lang nare-route sa Clark. So I'm really happy to be here. It's really meant to be, no? At ang event pa natin dito pa sa Clark. And it's a joy and privilege to be here. Nabanggit kanina, I earned my first million when I was very young. But that's not the end of the story. We lost everything. And that is one of the mistakes I had early in my life when I started in my career. Because instead of just focusing on what I do in sales, kasi dyan ko kinita yung dyan ako kumita ng maganda. Ang ginawa ko, nagtayo ako ng mga negosyo, nainggit ako dun sa mga kaibigan ko, and ganun tuloy yung nangyari. Kaya yung mga ituturo ko sa inyo are not just things that I learned from books, from other people, but also things that I applied in my life. December 2010 is one of the most memorable days of my life because that is the time when I spoke to an auditorium and the topic was about personal finance. And sabi ko sa audience, meron kaming 8 credit card, lahat may utang. 8. Yung business namin, nangutang kami, ginamit namin credit card kasi restaurant. And our partners promised that they would infuse more capital, but it didn't materialize. So 8 credit card, sabi ko sa audience na bayaran na namin yung 7. Isa na lang yung natitira. Nilabas ko yung huling credit card, I told them this is the last credit card and we paid it off 2 days ago. Got a pair of scissors, I told everyone, this is what you call plastic surgery. Tapos ginupit ko yung card, tapos sinigaw ako, freedom! Tapos yung mga tao nakatunganga lang sa akin, ayan, parang ginagawa niyo lahat ngayon. Sabi ko sa kanila, wala akong pakialam kung feeling nyo corny ako, but I'm a big fan of the movie Braveheart. Sigaw ako left, freedom! Ganyan po yung nangyari, sigawan lahat, freedom! Alam niyo kung bakit? Lahat pala sila may utang din. Okay, curious lang ako may good debt tsaka bad debt. Ako hanggang ngayon may utang pa din, pero lahat good debt. So wag na po tayo mahiyang magtaas ang kamay, ha? Sino sa inyo aamin, meron kayong utang, pwede bang pakitaas ang kamay? Liars go to hell? Aba, may pito pa. Sino sa inyo dito ang nananalangin na maulang kanilang mga utang? Lahat na tayo? Sino naman ang nananalangin na mawala yung kanilang pinagkakautangan? Okay, hindi po itaas ang kamay niya, baka masaktan kayo ngayon, no? Katabi niyo pala ngayon. Katabi niyo pala ngayon. This is what I do for a living. I go around different companies and conferences. Actually, I just came from Davao and I did a 1.5 strat planning Thursday, Friday, and then I had a talk 2 days po sa Cebu for a camp. So I had 5 sessions there. And then here, tapos sa Wednesday, sa inyo po ulit. That's why, so thank you so much for having me. Tapos Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I have 2 talks. Pero ito po yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Sino sa inyo dito na-reject na kayo? Pakitaas na kamay? Na-reject na kayo? Alam niyo ba yung mga kumuha sa akin ng kumpanya this January? More than half of them, ni-reject na ako in the past. Meron pa akong ka-meeting na bangko, sabi sa akin, oh, Jason, can you speak about rejection? Teach our people how to eat rejection for breakfast. Sabi ko, ma'am, maganda yan. Yan ang introduction ko sa inyo. Kasi yung kumpanya nyo, 2 beses yun ako ni-reject as a speaker. And today, I'm your speaker. And thank you for having me. So rejection is part of the game, correct?
Yes.
But we have to understand, change the meaning of the things that's happening to us. The meaning that, for example, success, ano ba ibig sabihin natin ng success? Ano ba yung ibig sabihin natin ng failure? First lesson today that you will learn from me, you have to separate self-confidence and self-esteem. Magkaiba yan. Ang self-confidence kung gaano ka kagaling. You're competent, you become confident, and more confident. Ang self-esteem, it is who you are. Ang self-esteem, your value never changes. It should be this high. Kahit na bagsak ang sales, mataas ang sales, yung self-esteem mo nandito yan. Kasi kung pag nag-combine yung dalawa, pag bagsak ang sales, self-esteem mo bumababa na yung tingin mo sa sarili mo. You are not your bank account. You are not your quota. You are not even someone na professional or top performer. You are more than that.
Yes.
Sa school, sabi ko sa mga estudyante, you have a score. Okay? You have a score, you are not your score. You are more than your score. Kaya yung title ng book ko, unique. Dahil lahat po tayo dito, we are special. Tama ba ako? Because God created us in His image. Pakikita yung mga katabi nyo? Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, you are special.
You are special.
Special lang po, meron dito dinadagdagan. You are special child. Alam na po namin yan. Alam na po namin yan. Alam niyo ba yung fingerprint nyo has not, is not, and will never be replicated out of 7 to 8 billion people in the world. Your DNA is yours and yours alone. That's why when God created you, He threw away the mold. Kaya nga may isang 8-year-old boy lumapit sa mami niya. Sabi niya, Mami, saan ba po tayo nang galing? Anak, galing tayo sa man and woman, sa creation. Bakit mo ba tinatanong? Ibang sabi ni Daddy, ang sabi sa'yo ng Daddy mo? Sabi niya, galing daw po tayo sa, ano pong tawag doon? Evolution. Galing daw po tayo sa mga unggoy. Anak, ang tinutukoy ng Daddy mo yung side ng pamilya nila. Okay? Pakitignan po yung mga katabi. Mukha bang evolution o creation? By the way, natutuwa ba kayo sa mga katabi nyo? Ba't parang lumalabas sa ilong? Yes. Natutuwa ba kayo sa mga katabi nyo? Ito ang payo ko sa inyo, kung hindi kayo natutuwa sa katabi nyo, magpanggap na lang kayo na natutuwa kayo. Para hindi kayo makasakit ng damdamin. Pakisabi sa katabi mo, ako'y natutuwa? Hindi kita kamukha. Since nauso na ang sigaw, ang cheer, no? So, umpisa na natin ang cheer. Okay? Pag sinabi kong AXA Zone, itong sasabihin nyo, yes, 2020. Okay? Kailangan punong-puno ng energy, ha? Ulitin ko, pag sinabi kong AXA Zone, ano sabihin nyo?
Yes, 2020!
Okay, practice lang yan. Pero kailangan times 3 ang energy natin, times 5. Okay, AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
Kulang pa, AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
Kulang pa din, AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
Yan ang dapat na energy na kailangan yung i-maintain all throughout the year 2020 if you want to be successful. My topic for today is about strong. How do we have that full throttle mindset, that attitude? Okay? Sino sa inyo dito, full-time kayo sa AXA? Pakitaas ang kamay, full-time? Sino sa inyo dito, part-time kayo sa AXA? Part-time? Okay. Second lesson you will learn from me today. In this business, negosyante kayo, tandaan niyo yan. There is no such thing as part-time. There is no such thing as full-time. If you are just doing this part-time, you're just doing this for a season. If you're just doing this full-time, you're doing this to make a living. Alam ko yung mga managers dito, lalo na yung mga top performers, alam nila to. Kailangan meron kang lifetime mindset. Kasi kung meron kang lifetime mindset, you are doing this because you know you are making a difference in the lives of others. Yung ginagawa nyo, significant yan, nakakatulong kayo ng mga tao. Kaya kailangan meron tayong lifetime mindset. Ang success, ito nakikita nila. Tama? Pero itong katotohanan, yan ang success. Ang consistency, hindi ganyan ang consistency. Ang consistency, pag ganon, pataas. Correct? And marami tayong mga bagay na pinaniniwalaan na actually hindi naman talaga totoo, na hindi tumutugma sa katotohanan. So to give you a little background about myself, I started business at a very young age. I was around 18 years old. Okay? 18 ako, mga 10 years ago yun. So yung nagsimula, mabait. So nagsimula ko actually, nagtatrabaho ko sa isang kamag-anak namin. Meron siyang isang boutique sa Ali Mall. Alam niyo yung Ali Mall sa Cubao? Yung time na nakakatakot ng punta ng Ali Mall. So kahero ako doon sa boutique niya, garments. Sinisweldohan ako 20 pesos per hour. So at 20 pesos per hour, that's where I learned the value of discipline, hard work, and the value of money. And every day, we were given a 1-hour break during my work there. And one day, habang iniikot ko yung Ali Mall, meron akong nakita isang watch sa isang watch store's showcase window. When I saw that watch, it was like love at first sight. Pumasok ko dun sa watch store, tinanong ko yung sales lady. Sabi ko, Miss, pwede ba makita yung relo na yun? Sabi niya, sige po sir, abot sa akin. Pag-abot sa akin, kinukuskus-kuskus ko ng ini-imagine ko, suot-suot ko na. Sabi ko, Miss, magkano pala to? Sir, 25,000 lang po. Buti ko na malaglag. Kasi kino-compute ko sa utak ko, 20 pesos yung sweldo ko per hour, 25,000 yung watch. Mabibili ko yung watch in probably mga around 7 months time lang naman. Yan ay pag hindi ako nag-almusal, hindi ako nag-lunch, hindi ako nag-dinner. In other words, imposible. Pero di ba, kung may gusto, gagawa ng paraan. Kung ayaw, maraming? So no excuses. So naghanap ako ng pagkakitaan out of all the places, patalon-talon ako, pero nakita ko yung perfect opportunity, papunta kami ng party. 18 years old, wala akong kotse ng lag na nakikisabay. Pagsabay ko sa friend ko, nakalimutan ko magpabango. Yung may friend ko, may pabango siya dun sa kotse. Sabi ko, bro, pahiram naman ng pabango. Sabi niya, sige lang. Spray ako ng gano'n. Sabi niya sa akin, Jace, yan pala yung business ko. Hulaan mo, magkano yan, pabango na yan. Sabi ko, pabango, 3,000? Lower. 2,000? Lower pa din daw. Binabaan ko na talaga, 500, lower pa din. Sabi ko, magkano ba yung pabango na yan? Ang sagot niya sa akin, 150 pesos lang daw. Ang tawag daw doon, imitation perfume. Take note na imitation, hindi fake. Ang fake, illegal. Same bottle, iba yung laman. Imitation, ginaya lang yung fragrances. Defensive, no? So nagsimula ako magbenta ng imitation perfume, tas ang dami kong nabenta nun. Okay? Kaya lang, nakita ko ang puhunan pala sa Divisoria Tutuban, mas mura pa, 80 pesos lang. Kinuha ko sa kanya ng 120. Sino pala sa inyo dito, namimili kayo sa mga Divisoria, Tutuban, ukay-ukay, pwede ba pakataas ang kamay? Taas ang kamay, be proud. Nakita niyo mga nagtaas ang kamay na yan? Ang tawag sa kanila, they are frugal and wise spenders. Tama ba ako?
Yes.
Papalapalak pa kayo dyan. In Tagalog, mga kuripot at makukulat yan, mga yan, no? Oo. Isa na ako doon. So, nagbenta ako ng mga imitation perfume. Ang dami kong nabenta kasi nga magki-Christmas. So, pinagre-regalo nila. Tapos pag for personal use, mas marami silang binibili. Kasi imitation perfume mabilis mawala yung amoy. Kaya mas marami silang binibili. Hindi nga, subukan nyo yun. Gumamit kayo ng imitation perfume. Pag in-spray mo yan sa katawan mo, may katabi ka, napasingot ng ganon, ayun, wala nang amoy yun, no? So, kailangan mo na naman mag-spray. Nakakahiyaman aminin from pang-ipit sa buhok na Hello Kitty. 18 pesos nagbenta ko niyan. Yung ballpen na umiilaw, pag nagsusulat ka, unbreakable shopping boards, more than 50 plus gift items. And one of my best sellers is an alarm clock from Divisoria, a Hello Kitty alarm clock. Ang dami ko ding nabenta nun, kaya lang madalas akong kawayan ng mga customer ko. Kasi galing Divisoria Marami kasing bumibili ng alarm clock, minsan pinapatunog ng 6 o'clock, minsan tumutunog, 8 o'clock na. No? So late sa opisina, ng 2 oras. Nakita ko yung relo, when I was 18, October, nabili ko siya December 18, in just 2 months time. That was, nagbilang 2020 na ngayon. Oh my goodness. That was around 23 years ago. It's a Tag Heuer watch, 2-tone gold and silver bracelet. And up until today, every time I would give a talk to any type of crowd, I would always wear my watch. You know why? Because this reminds me that anything is possible. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in what you're doing, and most importantly for me, my conviction is if you believe in God, that you can do all things through Him who gives you strength.
Amen.
That's the power of believing. Kasi dati hindi ko pa kayang bumili ng ganito. Kaya hanggang ngayon, sinusuot ko siya to remind me how I started so that I will never forget. How do you start strong? Starting strong starts with having a vision. Sino sa inyo dito may pangarap kayo sa buhay? Pakitaas ang kamay, may pangarap sa buhay. Sino sa inyo dito naniniwala kayo ng pangarap? Libre lang, taasan mo yung pangarap mo. Pakitaas ang kamay! Okay, baba niyo lang po yung kamay niyo. Isang malaking kasinungalingan yan. Dreams do not come true. Ang mga pangarap hindi nagkakatotoo yan. Dreams do not come true. Visions do. Ulitin ko dreams do not come true. Visions do. A vision is a dream with a deadline. Ang pangarap, hindi po libre ang pangarap. Ang pangarap, it can be very expensive. Ang maganda sa pangarap, hindi siya kailangang one time, big time. Ako pa natutuwa po ako dito po sa lugar natin sa Pampanga. In fact, I did a few investments sa real estate dahil lumalaki talaga, no? And ito lang po, sasabihin ko sa inyo. Kapag ikaw bumili ka ng property, hindi naman babayaran ng isang bagsakan yan hinuhulugan mo. So yung mga pangarap natin, hinuhulugan rin natin siya araw-araw. Hinuhulugan rin natin siya linggo-linggo, buwan-buwan, depende sa mga decisions natin sa buhay. This is actually something that should remind us. Pakibasa everyone. 1, 2, 3, go!
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Diba? Ang question lang, paano pag nagkaroon tayo ng misstep? Dalawa kami ang kaibigan ko magpa-renew ng visa, nasa Cebu. Taga Cebu sila. Lilipad rin sila sa Manila. Ang pinili nila, going to Manila. Ako ang pinili ko, going to Clark. Nakarating ako, sila nandun pa rin sa Cebu. Ano nangyari? Cancel pa rin lahat ng mga flights. So yung misstep na yan can cost us a lot. Okay, this is my good friend. His name is Erickson Raimundo. Erickson's dream in life is to be in the showbiz industry. Wala siyang kilala sa showbiz, wala siyang alam sa showbiz. Kasi sa mga pangarap niya sa buhay, kantahan daw siya ni Regine Velasquez live pag birthday niya. Eh hindi naman namin kilala si Regine Velasquez, so kinuha namin si Anton Diva. Lalo si Anton Diva, di ba? Di ganda ng boses. Tapos si Erickson, galing siya sa isang mahirap na pamilya, nagbebenta lang ng sigarilyo yung nanay niya sa kalsada. Pinag-aral silang 5 magkakapatid. He had an absentee father. Tapos si Eric, nag-aral sa Rizal High School, a public school. Pag akit niya ng stage, kukunin niya yung diploma niya, nadapa siya sa stage. Kasi masyadong malaki yung sapatos niya. Wala silang pambili ng formal shoes, hinarap lang niya yung sapatos ng tatay niya. Tapos eventually, he graduated nursing, and then he became a teacher for 4 years. And after that, he moved on to a career in sales. So yung nasa sales siya, sumabay siya sa isang friend namin, common friend na nagkwento sa amin. Tapos pagsakay niya, first time pala niya nakasakay ng matinong kotse. So pagsakay niya doon sa kotse, sabi ng friend namin, "O Eric, seatbelt ka muna." Di nag-seatbelt si Eric ng ganyan. Tapos 2 hours, medyo traffic. Hindi naman ng friend namin, si Eric pala, pinagpapawisan na ng malamig. Tapos nanginginig na yung kamay ng gano'n. Ayun pala, since first time nakasakay ng kotse, hindi marunong magkabit ng seatbelt. So hinawakan, pinanindigan ng 2 oras. Pagdating nila doon, sabi ng Eric, nandito na tayo. Pinindot niya kunyari, para kunyari marunong magkabit ng seatbelt. Nalaman ng friend namin yun after almost 1 year pa. But this guy is such a visionary. That car became his first car. He bought that after 1 year. Si Erickson, hindi niyo siya kilala kasi hindi siya artista, he's not a singer, he's not an artist. But today, Erickson is one of the top talent managers in the country. He manages talents like Sam Milby, Ian Constantino, Eric Santos, sila mga director, Joyce Bernal, tapos si nandun kami sa Christmas party, noong December, nandun si Chris Aquino, Catriona Gray, and he has more than 60 plus talents. Wala pong alam sa showbiz to. Tapos movie producer na din siya. We're actually very close. Nakita ko how he started. He's actually the best man in my wedding. Napanood niyo ba yung movie na Kita-Kita? Diba? Alam niyo, parang wala masyadong nanonood ba kayo ng mga movies? Anong last movie na panood? Dito? Halimaw sa Banga? O medyo bago Okay. Sabi doon, di ba? Ang labo mo naman. Yung nakakakita ka, hindi mo ako nakikita. Ngayon hindi ka na nakakita, doon mo pa ako nakita. Ang di alam ng tao, napakalaki ng kinita ng Kita-Kita. Na-break nila yung indie record, more than 300 plus million. So, importante, no, na alam natin kung ano yung vision natin. And we have to start strong by understanding that vision is a compass. Sabi dito, when there is no vision, the people perish. The Bible says that in Psalm 29:18. When there is no vision, the people perish. Alam niyo ba yung term na 2020? Galing, no? It's 2020, di ba? Pag sinabi mong 2020 vision, ibig sabihin, normal yung mata mo. Klaro. So, ibig sabihin ng 20, yung first half, 20 feet. Yung test subject, yung Snellen chart, yan yung malaki, paliit, yung letters. Tapos, 20 feet, okay, yung test subject, normal ka kapag yung 20 feet nakikita mo, same as a person na normal, yung eyesight. Pero pag sinabi mong 20/40, anong ibig sabihin yan? Ibig sabihin, 1/2 lang yung eyesight mo sa normal. Okay? Pag mas malaki, kunyari 20/200, ibig sabihin, 10 times mas malabo yung mata mo sa isang tao na normal. Are you getting it? Okay? Pero ang 20/20, alam niyo ba? 20/20 is not the best eyesight. Did you know that? Pwede kang magkaroon ng 20/15. Ibig sabihin ng 20/15, mas matalas na yung mata mo dun sa mga tao na normal. Ako, yung may utang ako dati, sabi ko, ayoko na maging normal kasi mga taong normal, utang. Kaya ako natutong mangutang. Sabi ko, gusto ko maging abnormal. Sino sa inyo dito gusto yung maging abnormal ngayon? Pakitaas sa kamay? Aba, ayaw nyo maging abnormal? Oh, who among you wants to be better? Pakitaas sa kamay. Who among you wants to be above extraordinary? Pakitaas sa kamay. Yan. Di gusto natin lahat maging abnormal. Pakitignan yung mga katabi nyo. Mukha bang normal or abnormal? Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, abnormal ka pala. Sabay na tayo itong 2020. Okay? Pero, ito yan, yung vision natin, kailangan samahan natin ng puso. Sino sa inyo dito mahilig sa basketball? Mahilig sa basketball? Mga ladies, basketball muna tayo. Okay lang ba? Mamaya ano naman tayo, mga showbiz or ano? Kasi ba yan? Sino ba mga sikat kayo sa showbiz? Mga Katniel. Wala kayong reaction. Nakikita ko yung mga iba dito. Parang gusto si Gabby Concepcion, tsaka si Sharon Cuneta eh. Okay, medyo, tsaka Guy and Pip, no? Si Kevin Durant, if you're a basketball fan, alam ko lumipat na siya ng team, no? Pero si Kevin Durant, before a game starts, he would go to the center of the court, He will tap his jersey at the front, tap his jersey at the back, and do a kissing motion every single game. Si Kevin Durant, when he was in grade school, he wasn't a good basketball player. In fact, Durant is scrawny, he was thin, and he can be easily pushed. But he had a coach by the name of Big Chucky. And this guy treated him like a son, along with his teammates. So pinapakain sila, hinahatid sa mga games, overnight sa bahay niya. Tapos in one crucial game, where Durant's team was trailing behind the other team, the coach, Big Chucky, pulled Kevin aside and looked at him straight in the eyes and told him, Kevin, believe in yourself. Because one day you will be a superstar. At the time when even Kevin Durant didn't believe in himself. And true enough, when he entered high school and then college, he became a superstar. But one tragic night, he received a phone call telling him that his coach, Big Chucky, was murdered. Ano yung number ni Kevin Durant sa jersey niya? Ano yung number? His coach was murdered at the age of 35. So every time he plays a game of basketball, he would go to the center of the court, tap his jersey at the front, tap his jersey at the back, do a kissing motion, Coach, I'm gonna win one for you. So every time he plays the game, he knows his why. Because if you know your why, the how and the what can be easier.
That's right.
Kailangan alam natin yung why natin. Kasi pag hindi natin alam yung why natin, maliligaw tayo, mawawala tayo. Imbis na makarating tayo dun sa destination natin, bigla na lang naglaho. Kaya nga maraming mga taong nagkukwit eh. Kasi hindi nila alam kung saan sila pupunta. Start with why. Simon Sinek says this. Start with why. The how and the what, it won't be easy, but now you will have power. Na kahit ayaw mong gawin yung ginagawa mo, kailangan mong gawin eh. Ibig sabihin, mahal na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, pero may mga bagay kang ayaw gawin. Pero dahil na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, so nangyari yun, kahit yung mga ayaw mong gawin, ginagawa mo.
Yeah,
Para maabot mo yung pangarap mo.
that's right.
Feeling nyo ba gusto kong bumabiyahe? Yun ang pinaka-ayaw ko sa lahat.
Yeah.
Pero kailangan eh. Dahil kung hindi, syempre hindi ka makakarating. You know my daughter, I have two, Gabby and Alexa. Si Gabby, ito ang pangarap niya. Ang pangarap niya, 4 years old, yung bankrupt kami. Nanonood ng Disney, nakita yung Disneyland, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, the Princesses, na kaso, lapit sa akin, liit-liit. Sabi sa akin, Daddy, can you go to Disneyland? I like to go to Disneyland. 4 years old. Sabi ko, anak, you need to pray to God first before we can go to Disneyland. Ginawa ni Gabby, no, on the spot, kumikit, kumasa ko kayo, todo emote yung mukha. Lord God, please, I want to go to Disneyland. Now.
Oh my God.
Amen. Daddy, can we go na to Disneyland? Sabi ko, anak, you need to pray to God, you need to save money, in-explain ko pa. Kaya lang, hindi ako tinantanan, araw-araw. Alam niya yung pangarap niya, alam niya yung buhay niya. Disneyland. Nalaman na ng buong pamilya namin, nalaman na ng lahat ng mga kaibigan namin. One day, si Gabby nasa Green Hills. Tapos, meron doon isang kiosk ng Swatch na relo, Hello Kitty. Siguro nagmana sa akin, may sa relo. Nakatingin siya ng gano'n. Nakita ngayon nung ninang magki-Christmas. Sabi nung ninang, Miss, pwede bang tahiram yung relo? Suot natin sa bata, baka gusto. Di sunod kayo kay Gabby. Tapos sinunod siya, Gabby, I'll let you choose, okay? Do you want me to give you some money or do you want me to buy that watch for you? Or money for Disneyland? Eh yung anak ko, alam niya yung gusto niya eh. Sagot ka agad, Disneyland. I'll ask you again, Gabby, watch or Disneyland? Disneyland. Last time, Gabby, watch or Disneyland? Disneyland. Tapos alam niyo yung mga bata pag nahihiya, nagsasalita niyo maintindihan kasi bumubulong. Sabi ni Gabby, Ninang, what, Gabby? Louder. Ninang, what, Gabby? Louder. Ninang, can I bring the watch to Disneyland? Sabi ng gano'n. Ang 4 years old, kung alam niya yung gusto niya, hahanap ng parang. Kaya nagpunta kami ng Disneyland. Kaya yan yung time na bankrupt kami, ha? Okay? Ito po kami. Kita niyo yung dalawang anak ko, tsaka my wife. Do you see my wife? Ay, nakikita niyo po yung nasa kaliwa. Ayun, no? Daliri niya yan, no? Kasi hindi mo mag-Chinese. Hindi mo mag-Tagalog, mag-English pa yung mga tao, no? And nagpunta kami ng Disney Hotel. Ayan. Nashock ako sa bill namin, nagpa-parlor. Yung pa-parlor nilang dalawa, mas mahal pa sa ticket namin, 4 papunta at pabalik. Pero sa sobrang galing ng anak ko, nakahanap pa rin ng sponsor. This is Mark Spitz. He held the record for 35 or 36 years, 7 gold medals. Sabi niya, sa Olympics, I swam every lap in my mind months before the Olympics. I swam every lap in my mind months before the Olympics. At alam niyo naman kung sino nag-break ng record niya? Who's that? Phelps broke it, correct? 8 gold medals. And he holds a record of 26, 27, 28 gold medals. Hindi pala gold medals, total medals all in all. Michael Phelps. Para daw siyang dolphin lumangoy, the fastest man alive. But you know, I have a friend, and this is him. His name is Lee Concepcion. And he's a friend, and Lee actually practices with Michael Phelps before. Si Lee Concepcion, sumali siya ng Olympics, and ang bilis niya, nasa third place siya, na-disqualified daw yung second, napunta siya ng second place. Tapos sabi niya, si Michael Phelps, pag kami nagpa-practice, madalas nauunahan ko siya. I'm faster than him. I'm faster than him. I'm faster than him. And there's one big difference between me and Michael Phelps. Sabi niya, si Michael Phelps, kahit natatalo siya sa practice, he believes that he is the fastest swimmer on the planet. Win, lose, draw, he believes that he is the fastest. And that is why he became the most decorated Olympian the world has ever seen. Michael is Phelps and Lee is Concepcion. Kilala niyo siya? No. Correct? Because it's not just skill, it's not just talent. It's more than that. You have to think big. Sino sa inyo dito you think big? Katasa pa kayo? Okay? Do you? Ano ba yung mga qualities of people who think big? There's a big difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset. Question, sino sa inyo dito gusto yung maging successful? Pakitasa kamay. Gusto yung maging successful? Sino sa inyo dito gusto yung mag-fail? What is the opposite of success? Failure. I beg to disagree. For me, the opposite of success is not failure. Because there is no success without failure. The opposite of success is fear. Because you didn't act on what you intended to do. Another word for that is fear of failure. Sino sa inyo, kaya kayo nakaupo dyan ngayon because you have failed already in life? Pakitaas ang kamay. Lahat tayo. Correct? So pag nag-fail tayo, kailangan ibahin natin yung interpretation ng failure sa utak natin. Growth mindset, ibig sabihin yan, in Filipino vernacular, o fixed mindset ulit tayo. Pinanganak ako na mahirap, mamatay ako na mahirap. Fixed mindset. Growth mindset, pinanganak ako na mahirap, kasalanan ko kung namatay ako na mahirap. Yun. Tapos ganito daw, huwag daw tayo masyadong mag-focus sa talino, sa talent. Yes, maganda yan, pero merong mas importante. This is 34 years of success psychology by Carol Dweck, the author of Mindset. Sino po sa inyo dito married po kayo? Pakitaas ang kamay, married? Good? Happily married? Ay, nabawasan ko ng konti, no? Isang talk ako, may sumagot. Ako happily married. Yung wife ko happy, ako married. Happy lang gano'n, no? Okay? Sino naman sa inyo dito single? Pakitaas ang kamay, single? Single? Taas ang kamay? Look around, look around. That is what you call a prospect. Nandito na rin naman kayo, maghahanap pa kayo sa iba, no? Ay, kung wala alam kung ba, pwede. Okay, sino sa inyo dito may mga anak kayo na maliliit pa? Yung mga pre-teens or below. Okay, ito daw. Kapag ang mga bata daw, minomotivate mo, in-encourage mo, as much as possible, huwag mo masyadong i-motivate sa talent. Huwag yung masyadong i-motivate sa talino. Yung 2 daughters ko, si Gabby sa ballerina, Alexa is taekwondo. Kaka-point shoes lang yan this year, kaya tuwan-tuwa. Every time na magpa-perform yan, lalapitan ko after, sasabihin ko sa kanya, you know Gabby, you did so well, you were great on stage. Sasagot yan, I know Daddy, I know, because I worked hard. Diba? Dapat daw, hindi talent ang pinupuri natin. Ang pinupuri natin, ano? Letter E ang umpisa. Ano yun? Effort. Meron kasi ko isang seminar, sabi ko, letter E ang umpisa. May sumagot, attitude? Sabi ng gano'n, no? Okay. May napapansin ko medyo naghahampo dito, no? Mahina ba signal dito? Narinig niyo ako? Narinig niyo ako? Sino mo sa inyo dito gusto yung mas lalo kayong respetuhin ng mga kasama niyo? Okay? Tsaka ng mga clients nyo. Ito, sikreto lang po natin ito, ha? Huwag niyo ikakalat, ha? Sa atin lang ito, ha? Okay na ba? Okay. Pag nasa seminar kayo, tapos may speaker, may joke, hindi nyo naintindihan, nagtatawanan na yung mga katabi nyo, ito po ang payo ko sa inyo, tumawa na lang kayo. Para magmukha po tayo matalino, di ba? Tawa ka ng tawa, ba't ka tumatawa? Hindi ko rin alam, tawa na lang tayo, no? Ibig sa inyo, mamaya, pauwi na kayo dun sa sasakyan, bigla na lang kayong natawa. Ba't ka tumatawa? Nakuha ko na yung joke kaninang hapon, no? Iba mga 1 week pa, mga 1 month. Okay lang yan, okay lang yan. Don't worry, you are loved. Sabi ni Warren Buffett, pakibasa, sabay-sabay.
The most important investment you can make is in
The
yourself.
more you learn, the more you will earn. Warren Buffett, did you know that even though he is a millionaire and eventually became a billionaire, he still studies? It's crazy. This guy studies and reads 500 pages a day. Grabe, no? So, ibig sabihin, pag growth mindset daw, kailangan challenge natin yung limits natin. And you can challenge it by working hard. Ano yung opposite ng success? Ano? Fear. Here's the good news. You can always outwork your fears.
Yes.
You can always outwork your fears. Kailangan mo maghanap ng way para maging self-motivated ka. This is, sino to? Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of?
Facebook.
Sabi niya, pakibasa?
Instead of building walls, we can help build bridges.
Alam niyo ba si Mark Zuckerberg even studied Chinese? Did you know that? Because he knows that China is a huge market. Nakapangasama tuloy ng Chinese. Galing, no? And of course, I want to pay homage to Mr. John Walkaway. They're actually one of my clients. I do regular talks for Robinson's group of companies. And Mr. John Walkaway, until the day he passed, he actually is a learner. Was a learner. Binibiro siya ng wife niya, meron siyang stacks of books and magazines. Ang tawag doon, The Great Wall of China. Tapos pag binasa niyo itong libro na to, bilhin niyo yung libro na yan. You can read it in like less than, siguro 30 minutes tapos na, manipis lang siya. Sabi ni Mr. Lance Gokongwei, the son, my dad is so frugal. In other words, kuripot talaga pagdating sa pera. Pero pag nasa National Bookstore kami nung panahon na yun, okay lang, bumili kayo kahit ano. Kasi alam niya, it will help them grow and feed them. Ito yung isang sekreto ko as a speaker and someone in sales. I read, I study. If you hear me speak 1 year ago, 2 years ago, it's gonna be different 2 years from now. Because marami akong bala, dahil aral ako ng aral eh. I still attend seminars, I have my own coaches, and I would always read books. I try to finish at least 1 book every week. Yan yung goal ko this coming 2020. Bakit? Because I want to grow. And I want to also help people and share the knowledge that I get from them. Ito grabe, no? Sabi dun sa gitna, a person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Aray ko, sakit. Tapos yung mga hindi nag-aaral, meron po tayong, anong tawag doon? Fixed mindset. Pwede po natin siyang baguhin. So everyone here, I want you to read this. By the way, alam niyo kung saan to? Sa Starfield Library sa Korea. Nagpunta kami mga 3 months ago. Ang ganda ng picture, no? Ang di niyo alam, mga more than 10 times ako akyat manaog ng escalator. Kasi biglang may dapat sa tabi ko, ang daming tao eh. After the 10th try, hallelujah, nakakuha ka ng magandang picture. Everyone, can you read this sabay-sabay? 1, 2, 3, go!
The difference in the person you will be 5 years from today are the books you choose to read and the people you choose to associate
Who among
with.
you here you love reading books? Pakilas mo kayo. Who among here you love attending seminars? Who among you love the people around you?
Yes.
Na parang napagano ng ano, no? Okay. Yan po ang magde-determine kung saan po tayo pupunta. Doon po sa mga tao na hindi pa masyado, this is open for everyone, no? And I want to give you this opportunity. I actually have book notes. You know what I do? Ito sikreto ko Pag nagbasa kayo ng libro, guhitan niyo yung mga important points. Tapos, ilagay niya sa isang notes. So every time you can go back. I have hundreds of books, book notes. Kahit anong topic yan, as long as personal development and meron din akong experience, I can research and really study and teach it to people. Okay? And if you want to learn, you can text this number. Ito po ilagay nyo, nickname, tapos yung company nyo para I'll know lang where you came from, and then your email. And then I will email you the top 5 books I have read last year. Okay, my book notes. And this is for free. I also have my Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. I post, yung mga nag-video pala sa akin, huwag na kayo mag-video, marami akong mga video sa, sa YouTube at Facebook. Sayang eh, minsan lang tayo magkita. Na-enjoy nyo ba yung fireworks noong December?
Yes.
Na-enjoy nyo? Hindi nyo naman na-enjoy eh. Kasi habang may fireworks, naka-cellphone kayo. Andun nakaharap na nagsa-cellphone kapag gusto mong videohan. Di ba? Be in the moment, live in the moment. We are already here. Start strong. Have the principles to be someone who is strong. Three types of people who goes to work. The first one are those people who treats their work as a job. The second one are those people who treats their work as a career. The third are those people who treats their work as a calling. What's the difference? Yung job, 15-30, may sweldo ko, okay yan. Kaya lang kung yun ang reason lang, wala nga tayong energy, mauubusan tayo. Yung career naman, uso-uso yan sa mga millennials, centennials, ang career, they use their current work as a launching pad to other careers. Pero ito pinakahaya sa lahat, calling. Ibig sabihin yung ginagawa mo, kahit anong trabaho, pwede mo siyang gawin as an act of worship to God.
Yes.
Kahit anong trabaho, kaya mong isipin na maganda siya kasi if you give it your best, you will move forward. Ako po ayoko maging speaker when I started, but I always gave it my best kasi binibigyan ako ng rule para mag-present. Dahil bata ako noon, nagsimula ako 21, 22 years old. I wasn't a good speaker. But they put me on stage, I would just give my best, give my best, give my best, give my best, give my best. I wasn't good, I wasn't good, I wasn't good, I wasn't good. I give it my best, and then I become better. And then I become better. And then I become better. Sino sa inyo dito, naniniwala kayo dun sa follow your calling? Pakitaas ang kamay. Yung passion, follow natin. Okay. Ito po sa dito sa inyo, hindi ko passion na maging speaker. It's not even when I started, not my calling. You do not follow your passion. You do not follow your calling. Give it your best right now, then your calling will follow you.
Yes.
Your passion will follow you. Kasi binibigay mo yung best mo eh. Pag binibigay mo yung best mo sa ginagawa mo, eventually you will become better. And eventually you become great. And you're gonna be passionate at the thing that you are good at. I want you to watch this video. Pakiplay na lang po dun sa likod. And this is a video about people who turn their ordinary work into a calling. And we can learn a lot from these people. Nakaligan ko ng audio?
For this next dance, take your mic in my hand. Baby, move me.
Grabe, no? Cotton candy, imagine mo. Hindi mo lang gano'n? Paano maglagay ng asin ang isang cook? Paano maglagay ng asin ang isang chef? Diba? Sino mas malaki kinikita? Chef. Kasi ginawa niya yung ordinary work and turned it into a calling. Do you follow? Here's my second point. Pakibasa, everyone?
Stay strong.
Alam nyo, this is a business, right? Anong negosyo to? What is AXA? It's a business of what? It's about people, right? It's about relationships. And everyone you encounter, yes, they can become prospects, but you also build relationships with them.
Yes.
You know, has been something that I held in a back burner for the longest time. I wrote a book, it took me 11 years to write it. It's about the 4 personality types. And I released this 2012. Yan po yung 4 na iba't ibang mga klaseng mga tao. Okay? And ito yung DISC profiles. DISC. Dominant, influential, steady, and corrective. And there's a test there for you to understand and know who you are. May score pa siya. Hulaan niyo kung anong animal to. Care to guess? Yung sa mga hindi nakakaalam. Ano pa?
Eagle.
Hindi po kabayo yan, no? Ano po yan? Eagle. Eagle. Okay, ano naman to?
Rooster.
Hindi po yan chicken, rooster. Ano naman to? Peppa Pig. May Peppa Pig ba na may sungay? Sino sabi nun? Carabao! Ito, ano naman to? Hindi po owl yan. Tarsier. Yan po yung 4 na iba't ibang klaseng tao. Sino yung dominant eagle? They are people who make things happen. If there is a wall in front of them and they need to get to the other side, they will look for a way to either smash through that wall. If it's too hard, they will look for a way to go around it, go over it, whatever it takes. Pinagsama nila yung motto ng Nike and Adidas. Ano yung motto ng Nike? Just do it. Ano naman ang Adidas? Sa mga may sports dito? Impossible is nothing. Galing. Para sa kanila, anything is possible. So yun yung mga tao na aggressive, they love to make things happen, they love results, challenges,
Come on, mga
hindi yan
friend.
basta-basta magbaback down, yan magagaling sa mga cold calls, yan ang mga dominant eagles. Ano naman ang weakness sila? Aggressive sila, but they can be overly aggressive. Yan yung pag nagsalita, diretsuhan, walang personalang trabaho lang, nakaka-hurt ulit ang feelings. Ang favorite keyword nila, powerful. Favorite song, My Way. Alam niyo na po kung bakit, no? Ang ating pong presidente ay dominant eagle. Yan. Michael Jordan is a dominant eagle. Yun po sila. And you can call them the doers. Ang time sa kanila is not just school, it is everything. They want to be productive. Ano naman ang ginagawa ng rooster pagkagising sa umaga? Titilao. Ganyan din ang mga influential. Pagkagising sa umaga, all eyes on me. They want to be the life of the party, sila yung mga bumabangka, yan yung makwento, maraming ideas, mahilig sa innovation, creativity, tsaka they just love being around people. Masayahin din yan mga yan, lagi nakasmile. Meron ba kayong mga kasama dito na mukhang influential rooster?
Yes.
Meron. Pwede nyo maituro yung mga rooster? Turo niya yan? Turo niya? Yung mga yung nagsabi ng Peppa Pig, mukhang influential rooster yan? Okay, sino ba? Okay, nakita yung mga tinuro niyo mga yan? Makinig ha? Yan yung pinaka masasarap kasama sa lahat. Tama ba ako? Kami hindi nag-agree. Yan yung pinaka masasarap kasama sa lahat. Pero mag-iingat kayo sa mga yan. Yan din kasi mga pinakamalalakas mang asar at mang Alaska, no? At medyo mapanlait. Ang pagkakaiba sa kanila, sinasaksakan na ng joke ng gano'n. Ikaw naman, more, di ba? They can get away with it. Ang influential boosters, yan yung mga magaling nga sa tao, creativity, anong weakness sila? Ang weakness nila, hirap sila sa details. Yan yung mga nagpa-park sa basement 1, hinahanap yung kotse sa basement 3. Yan yung pag-seminar na ganito, lagi walang dalang ballpen yan, pero pagka-uwi, 5-5 yung dalang ballpen, no?
Relate.
Nakalimutan yung isole, yan, hindi naman nila sinasadya. Favorite keyword, popular, favorite song, don't worry, be happy. And they are the toppers. Tapos, si Peppa Pig naman, si Steady Carabao, yan naman yung mga tahimik. Sila naman, they love to listen. They are good counselors. My wife is actually a Steady Carabao. Yung wife ko, nagmamadali kami, katabi ko lang. Nagmamadali na ako, malilate na kami sa meeting. Naglalakad ako ng ganyan. Katabi ko lang. Paglingon ko, nawala na. Pagtingin kong layo-layo na. Tatawagin ko yan, cut. Titingin sa akin. Chill na chill pa rin, cool na cool pa rin. Nagmamadali na kami nito, ha? May mga kilala kayong mga ganun tao. Yung mga walang sense of urgency. Di ba yung mga tipong, anong oras yung seminar? 1 o'clock? Ay, 1 o'clock na, late na tayo. Siya nga pala, kamusta na yung mami mo? Di ba yung mga ganon? Di ba yung tipong lumilindol, guguho na yung building, sasabihin lang yan sa'yo, okay lang yan, let's pray. Di ba? Si Dominant nagwawala na, mamatay na tayo, di ba? Yan yung mga Steady Carabao. Tapos pag-order kami ng pagkain, minsan fast food, daming tao, pagdating ng counter, sir, what's your order? Alam ko na, yan yung order ko. Ikaw, Kap, anong order mo? First reaction, hihinga ng malalim. Kat, anong order mo? Tapos ganito, every week nangyari sa amin ito, Chase, saan tayo kakain? Ikaw na mag-decide. Hindi ikaw na mag-decide. O sige, Jollibee na lang tayo para sa mga bata. Naumay na ako sa hamburger. Ikaw na mag-decide. Hindi, ikaw na mag-decide. O sige, pizza na lang tayo. Ikaka-pizza lang natin last week. Yun, lagi-lagi nangyayari. Pag nasa abroad kami 3 times a day. But you know what I love about my wife? Ang steady kasi, consistent. Meron akong kaibigan mag-asawa, wife super dominant, husband super steady. Sabi ng husband sa akin, alam mo Jason, tama yung tinuturo mo, yung asawa ko, napaka-dominant yan. Pag ayaw mo, iiwan ka dyan. Pero ako, dahil steady ako, kung ayaw mo, aantayin kita. And that's what I love about my wife. Kasi nawala yung business namin, she would still be confident in me at the time that I didn't believe in myself anymore. So the steady Carabaos create a peaceful atmosphere. At sila din ang pinaka-loyal sa lahat. Mas mabagal sila mag-prospect pero pag yan nag-prospect, malalim yung relationship. And konti ang kaibigan yan, pero yung kaibigan nila, yun pa rin from the time before. So the steady Carabaos, they are the most loyal. Kaya ang favorite keyword nila, peaceful. Favorite song, all together now? We are the world, Yan. So, tapos sila din yung mga watchers. Tapos ito naman Tarsier. Sino sa inyo nakakita na kayo ng Tarsier in person? Sino sa inyo hindi pa kayo nakakita ng Tarsier? Taas ang kamay? Hindi pa kayo nakakita in person ng Tarsier? Taas ang kamay? Okay, pakitignan yung mga katabi para magkaroon kayo ng chance. Alam niyo ba ang Tarsier, yung mata nila is as big as their brain. Analytical sila. At alam niyo ba yung Tarsier, kaya nang iikot yung ulo nila? 180 degrees to the left or to the right to scan the horizon. Take note, sabi ko 180 hindi 360. Kasi pag 360 yun, possessed na Tarsier, no? Kailangan ng exorcism. Ang Tarsier, yan ang strength nila. Favorite keyword is perfect. Favorite song, you are perfect. Yan din ang weakness nila, analysis paralysis. Sa kaka-analyze, napaka-analyze. Dominant Eagle, dumating ng party, anong gagawin ni Dominant? Titingnan kayo. Ano bang mapapanakot sa party na to? May trabaho bang matatapos tayong oras? Meron bang bagong contact? Walang choice, kasama yung mga kaibigan, yung asawa. Pupunta na isang sulok yan, yung corridor, gagawing office. Magtatrabaho yan, party. Si Influential, pagdating ng party, anong gagawin?
Babangka.
You'll party, tuks-tuks. Si Influential, first time mo lang na-meet sa party, but you'll be relatives in 5 minutes. Steady Carabao, pagdating ng party, anong gagawin? Hahanapin na yung pinaka-komportabling sofa. Pag nakita niya na yun, pupunta rin doon, uupo na, hindi napapakawalan yan, baka may magaw pa. Kasi ang motto nila sa buhay, why stand when you can sit? Di pa tapos yan, why sit when you can lie down, no? Relax lang bago magtulak. Si Tarsier, pagdating ng party, anong gagawin? Analyze. Bakit yung kurtina hindi nag-match sa ilaw? Bakit yung carpet tabingin? Sino sa inyo dito, corrective Tarsier kayo palagay nyo? Pwede ba makataas ang kamay? Okay, some of the directors, the managers, taas ang kamay? Nakita nyo ba nagtaas ang kamay na yan? Magagaling ang mga yan, ha? Mga intellectual yan. Pero mag-ingat kayo kung kasama nyo sila. Tandaan nyo kung sino sila, ha? Mag-ingat kayo pag kasama nyo sila. Kasi, pag kasama nyo sila, huwag na huwag kayong magsusuot ng fake. Alam nila yun. Di ba nakasuot ka ng lakos? Pagtingin yan, bakit kulang yung ngipin ng buhaya? Alam nila yun, no? Yung Rolex, di naman Rolex yan, Bolex yan eh. Alam nila yun. So, ang importante, maintindihan natin na iba-iba ang mga tao. Question, palagay nyo, ano yung personality ko? Sino sa inyo palagay nyo I'm a dominant? Taas ang kamay. Sino sa inyo palagay nyo I'm a influential? Taas ang kamay. Sino sa inyo palagay nyo I'm a steady? Sino sa inyo palagay nyo I'm a corrective? Ulitin kayo influential. Sino sa inyo palagay nyo I'm an influential? Taas ang kamay. Okay, ito nyo marami, no? But my influential is close to 0. I am not an influential. My influential is called the learned personality. Yan ang best personality out of all. Ito yung pinakamatinding hayop. Tan-tananan! Ayun, no? Hindi nakasalamin, ha? Hindi nakasalamin. Yung nasa gitna. That's called a learned chameleon. Dahil nagbabago-bago ng anyo. Do you follow? Now, I'm gonna move to my third point. Okay? And I will skip this. By the way, ito pala sasabihin ko sa inyo. Pagdating sa tao, it's not the golden rule. It's the platinum rule. Pakibasa nga, sabay-sabay.
Treat others the way they want to be treated.
Treat others the way they want to be treated. I want to promote my material, and I believe this can help you. I actually wrote 4 books. Unique is the first one. There's a test there for you to know who you are. May score yan. Makikita mo yung score mo sa 4. And makakatulong din sa mga tao natin. Ito naman pangalawa, I introduced the 5th character, which is the learned chameleon, and also values formation. And then, 2014, I wrote a behavioral finance book. It's called Debt Turbine, dahil sa utang namin kung paano kami nakalabas. But it's what you do and why you do the things that you do when it comes to money. And just last year, 2018, nagsulat kami ng wife ko, it's called Uniquely Love. Relationship naman. I don't like writing books. I hate writing books. My last book, 2014, di ulit na ulit after 4 years, 2018. But I believe I am called to write books. In National Bookstore, my book is actually 400 each. Pero dahil kayo special kayo, I love people who are in sales because I know what you're going for. I'll give you a special discount just for today. Okay, so from 400, just for today, 395 na lang ha. So,
my God.
now guys, my book is 4,500. If you total it, as around 1,700. Kapag may mga shipping, nasa 2,000 plus. I'll just give it to you at 1,000 for all four already. My promise for you is that after you read the book, you will never look at yourself the same way again. And I'm gonna close with this. Yan po yung apat. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Okay. Ito po si Bruce Lee. Sabi niya, I fear not the man was practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man was practiced one kick 10,000 times. Pwede ba tayo lahat tumayo? Tayo lahat? Papakita ko sa inyo ngayon ang power ng focus. Kailangan focus kayo sa ginagawa niyo. Pwede bang pakitaas ang kamay? Kanang kamay? Point to the ceiling. Can you do circles? Kaya ba? Madali lang? Okay, pakibaba yung kamay. Left hand this time. Point to the ceiling. Do triangles. Left hand, triangles. Triangle po ah. Tatlo lang po. Diba namin? Okay. Dali lang. Pakibaba yung kamay.
Sabay.
This time around, with your right hand, do circles. And with your left hand, do triangles. Go. Kaya? Iba naman dito, ang tipid-tipid. Kalaki-laki. Kaya? Sabi ko sabay ha. Pakibaba yung kamay. Isa pa. Raise your right hand, point to the ceiling, do circles. Pakibaba yung kamay. Left foot, do squares. Left foot, square. Left. Kaya ba? Okay, this time around with your right hand, do circles, and with your left foot, do squares. Go. Nakita niyo to? Ito yung bagong K-pop na ano ha? Iba sa inyo, may fallback na. Mahirap, di ba? Ito na. Joke lang yung kanina, pangalawa. Ito seryoso na. Tingin ko lahat dito ha. Ayan, para makita niyo ako. Ginagawa sa Harvard to. I need 110% of your undivided attention. Okay? Focus. I want everyone to snap your fingers on the right hand 3 times. Okay, left hand 3 times. Right hand 3 times. Do a finger heart. And put it on your chin. Come on. Good. Put it on your chin. Very good. On your chin. Very good. Galing. 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 Sabi ko dito, put your hand on your chin. Sabi sa akin, on your chin. On your chin. Dito naman magagaling ha. Kita ko kayo. Sabi ko, put your hand on your chin. On your chin. Para may nakita ko sa likod, put your hand on your chin. Ay, chin pala, no? Okay. The fused light has settled power impact. Pero, pag finokus mo yan, kayang sumulog ng papel, dahon, focus mo pa, kayang sumulog ng bakal yan. Because it can become a laser. That is a power of focus. Pero hindi lahat ng bagay kaya natin gawin. Kaya kailangan natin maging ganito. Yan para si Leonardo DiCaprio. Alam niyo ba, tinanggihan niya yung mga role na yan? Because of focus. Okay? Ito po ay isang Belgian draft horse. A Belgian draft horse is one of the most powerful animals around. In fact, kaya niyang humila ng 8,000 pounds. Mga dalawang kotse. Malakas ba? Lakas. Pero pag pinagsama mo yung dalawa, 8,000 plus 8,000 ilan?
16,000.
Pero pag pinagsama mo yung sa dalawa, because of synergy, kaya nilang humila ng 24,000. Grabe, no? Pero if they are trained together and they live together, they will learn how to pull as one. In fact, 2 trained Belgian draft horses can pull up to around 32,000 pounds. That is the power of synergy. In synergy, 1 plus 1 is not equal to 2. It's equal to 3, 5, 10, 1,000, 5,000, or more depending on the bond of the group. Tandaan nyo, ang negosyo hindi mo ginagawa mag-isa yan. Sino sa inyo dito may pangarap sa buhay, pakataas sa kamay! Okay, kung may pangarap kayo sa buhay, kaya nyo abutin mag-isa, ibig sabihin yung pangarap nyo, napakaliit lang. If you have a dream and you can achieve it on your own, then it means that your dream is not big enough. Because in order for you to achieve something of significance, you need the help of others. Tama ba yun? Kailangan natin yung isa't isa. Kaya tignan yung mga katabi niyo ngayon. Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, kailangan kita. Okay, yung katabi nyo, sabihin mo sa katabi mo, hanap kayo ng partner. Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, hi partner.
Hi, partner.
One partner each. Sabihin mo sa partner mo, partner.
Partner.
You look great.
You look great.
Sagutin mo yung partner mo, sabihin mo, partner. Joke lang. Okay, kapig-bisig kayo ng partner mo, kapig-bisig. Kapig-bisig. Okay, everyone? Lahat na nasa kanan, this is you. Lahat na nasa kaliwa, this is you. Okay, lahat na nasa kanan, raise your right hand, point to the ceiling, do circles. Lahat na nasa kaliwa, raise your left hand, point to the ceiling, do triangles, go. Kaya na?
Kaya na po.
Kaya na? Parang itong grupo na ito, hindi pa din kaya, ha?
Partner.
Okay, o isa pa. Lahat na nasa kanan, kapig-bisig, ha? Sir, sabi ko kapig-bisig, hindi po holding hands, ha? Lahat na nasa kanan, with your right foot, do squares. Lahat na nasa kaliwa, with your left foot, do triangles. Kaya na? Why? Because together, we can achieve so much more. Makinig kayo mabuti, ha? Pakitaas na yung dalawang kamay. Point to the ceiling. Do triangles at the same time. Triangles. Kaya? Focus kayo eh. Gawin niya square sabay. Kaya? Papangakuan kayo ng mga ibang tao, ibang kumpanya. Alam mo, dito ka na lang. Gawin mo. Pag pumunta ka naman doon, may mga ngako na naman sa'yo eh. May mga ngako na naman sa'yo. Kailangan mag-focus.
Yeah.
Kasi wala tayong pupuntahan kung hindi tayo focus.
Yeah.
O, taas ang dalawang kamay. Circle naman, circle. Itaas natin. Kaya? Baba natin? Kaya pa rin? Ilagay niyo sa side? Kaya, di ba? Kaya, no? Yung iba po, talagang emote na emote eh. Ito po ang pinaka-huling sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay? Ito po ang sasabihin ko sa inyo. The last one is this. Ayan, hindi nag-ano. Okay, ito po ang gawin natin. Hanap pa kayo ng partner niyo.
Finish strong, yeah.
Tabihan niyo po yung partner niyo. Tapos ito gawin mo sa partner mo. Hawakan mo yung kamay ng partner mo.
Kamay
JM,
daw.
nandiyan ka.
Lalamig pa naman.
Okay, hawakan mo yung kamay ng partner mo. Tapos,
Ay,
ganyan.
ganun.
Kailangan matamaan mo yung bewang ng partner mo. Pag natamaan mo yung bewang ng partner mo, 1 point ka. Pag siya nakatama ng bewang mo, 1 point siya. 30 seconds. So parang ganito. Sandali ha. Ganito.
Ganun.
Okay, 30 seconds ha. Okay, wait. 30 seconds starts now!
Malakas ka, malakas. Dudulas na.
Parehong pasmado.
Wala nanalo, wala. Equal.
Okay? Sino po sa inyo? Meron kayong points. Nakataas ang kamay? Sino yung walang points? Walang points. Ano pong tawag nyo dun sa kasama nyo? Napaulit-ulit ko sinasabi. Partner. Bakit yung iba walang points? Di ba pag partner, kailangan
Bibigayan.
nabibigayan?
Ayaw manalo.
O 1 point ka, 1 point naman ako. 2, 3, 4, 4. Tama? Okay. Ngayon, sino yung mga may points? Ito, nakita ko kayo tama yung ginagawa niya. Ilang points kayo? Tige 8? 18? Sino ba mas mataas sa 18? Ilang kayo? 20? Sino ba? 40? Okay. Ito po ang pinakamarami na may gumawa na to, 30 seconds, 152. 152. Kala natin, ginagawa na natin, no? Meron pa pala. Di ba? It's because, what? We can do so much more if we are together. As we finish strong, this coming 2020, 2020 strong 2020 vision, ulitin ko yung chat natin, ha? AXA Zone! Aba, nakalimutan na. Yes, 2020. Ulitin natin, ha? AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
Sige pa, AXA Zone!
Yes, 2020!
Yung sagot, nasa kamay niyo. Yes, 2020, you equals success.
Yes, amen.
Thank you so much. God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Sir Jay!